Top 10 richest pastors in Nigeria 2020 and their net worths. Do you know pastors are among the top naira earners in Nigeria, besides politicians, artists, and businessmen? If you still doubt it, let's take a look at the official list of 10 richest pastors in Nigeria with net worths, cars, and houses. Do you know what God thinks of money? Just take a look at men whom He blesses the most, pastors, and you will have the answer. They are extremely wealthy. Most have private jets and can afford all kinds of luxuries. Today, Vero Updates brings you the list of 10 richest pastors in Nigeria, together with net worths, houses, cars, and all the extravagant belongings. Number 10 on our list is Lazarus Muoka, net worth $3 million, which is equivalent to 1.1 billion naira. Lazarus Muoka is a Nigerian author, pastor, and minister. He leads the Lord's Choosing charismatic revival movement, popularly known as Choosing. Born in Imo State and was raised in a Catholic family, Lazarus Muoka has grown to become a great influence in Nigeria. He mentioned that he had been having dreams about God since 1994. His ministry is characterized by lots of miracles, healings, and deliverances. Despite all the accusations and evidence about his deceitful tricks, Lazarus Muoka denies them all. Choosing is among the most popular churches and make him one of the richest pastors in Nigeria. Members of the Lord's Choosing charismatic renewal movement are known to employ captivating techniques in their evangelism. Information about his cars, houses, and other investments are scarce because Pastor Lazarus leads a quiet, conservative life. However, we have laid hands on photos of landcrafts which the Lord's Choosing charismatic revival movement uses to their evangelical missions. Number 9 on our list is Bishop Mike Okonkwo, net worth $3 million, which is 1.1 billion naira. Bishop Mike Okonkwo, a former banker and founder of the Redeemed Evangelic Mission, was born in 1945. He began his career at Nigerian Ports Authority in 1964 and switched to African Continental Bank for the next 2 years. He served in the United Church of Christ up until 1980 before he founded the Redeemed Evangelical Mission. In 1981, Bishop Mike Okonkwo at the moment was one of the richest pastors in Nigeria. The main source of income of Mike Okonkwo comes from millions of naira of tithes his church gets monthly. He once confessed he used threats of curses to force his members to pay tithes. I have frightened the church with curses for not paying tithes, and that was because I didn't know any better. You know, we conjure all kinds of semantics like, if you don't pay your tithes, your life will be tight, and the people pay out of fear without God's blessings. Bishop Mike Okonkwo owns 2 private jets, a 2 billion naira estate and house of worship in Abuja, with an estimated revenue of above 2.5 billion naira annually. He maintains choice houses in USA, London, and South Africa. Number 8 on our list is Bishop Ayodele Oritsejafor. Bishop Ayodele Oritsejafor, net worth $3 million, which is 1.1 billion naira. Bishop Oritsejafor founded the Word of Life Bible Church in Warri, Nigeria, after his encounter with Jesus. He was born into a family who worships Lord Jesus. When asked why he decided to become a servant of God, Oritsejafor often tells that story of his mother, who desperately wanted a son, has promised a son to God if she is blessed with a son. Tithe my church 1.8 million naira so you won't miss God. Bishop Ayodele Oritsejafor. His group of young men, the terrorist organization operating as part of his church activities, is the main source of the criticism against him. According to the Global Terrorism Index, the terrorist group has taken 6,644 innocent lives, more than any other terrorist group in the world in 2014. At the beginning of 2019, Oritsejafor has caught and filmed while asking his members to pay 1.8 million naira not to miss God, suggesting that people who don't pay tithe are not going to see God after they live the life. He owns 1.1 billion net worth real estate, a 3.5 million Bombardier Challenger 601 private jet, and a fleet of luxurious cars including a limousine. Number 7 on our list is Pastor Gbenga Oso, net worth $3.5 million, which is 1.3 billion naira. Pastor Gbenga Oso started off his ministry with the Gospel Faith Mission International before finding his own church, the Laughter Foundation Church, popularly referred to as the father of 1 million babies. Gbenga Oso claims that he has helped 1 million of couples to conceive babies by his miracles. Modern medicine fails, say Pastor Gbenga Oso. Estimated at $3.5 million, however, Pastor Gbenga Oso keeps his properties in secret. It was, however, discovered that the couples who give testimonies of their fruit of womb are nothing but blatant liars who are paid 10,000 naira to come in front of the television camera and lure gullible women to his church. He also invites couples with new babies to his church and uses their images as miracle babies that God blessed in his church. With the net worth estimated of $3.5 million, Gbenga becomes one of the richest pastors in Nigeria. Number 6 on our list is Pastor Chris Okotie, net worth $12 million, which is 4.3 billion naira. Chris Okotie began his career path as a popular pop singer in the 1980s. However, he decided that he should dedicate himself to God and founded the Household of God Church International after he got born again and became widely known as Pastor Chris Okotie. Pastor Chris Okotie was a very popular pop singer in the 80s before becoming a pastor. Chris Okotie is now one of the richest pastors in Nigeria, thanks to the money his followers donate to him. He makes millions from selling books, The Last Outcast, to his members. Now he holds a net worth of 4.3 billion naira. Neither singing career nor business that he tried before could earn him such money. Chris Okotie is a lover of automobiles. His garage is littered with all kinds of luxurious cars that money can buy. His cars include Hummers, Range Rover Limousine, Range Rover Sport, BMW X Series, Mercedes-Benz, and the 8 million naira Rolls-Royce Phantom he gifted himself for the 30th birthday. Number 5 on our list is Pastor Matthew Ashimolowo, net worth $20 million, which is 7.2 billion naira. Pastor Matthew Ashimolowo is the lead pastor of the Kingsway International Christian Center (KICC). Pastor Matthew Ashimolowo becomes a Christian convert at age 20 after he had been a practicing Muslim from birth. 25 years after he launched the church, it now has 16.4 million euros, which is 7.26 billion naira in assets, and rakes in more than 8 million euros, which is 3.5 million naira in revenue a year. Pastor Matthew Ashimolowo's fleet, they are Porsche, Cayenne, Range Rover, Vogue Sport, a bulletproof Hummer Jeep, and many other exotic cars. Pastor Matthew Ashimolowo has once got into a financial scandal where he was ordered to return 200,000 euros to the Kingsway International Christian Center. His bank account transaction history has shown that the whopping expense of over 120,000 euros, that is 53 million naira, for his birthday celebration was paid by the church's credit card. Pastor Matthew Ashimolowo's wealth speaks of a private jet, a cool fleet of automobiles, and investments in real estate. In his automobile collection, there are Porsche, Sienna, Range Rover, Vogue Sport, a bulletproof Hummer Jeep, a Mercedes, 33.4 million naira, and many other glamorous cars. In response to the accusation that the most men of God corners tithes from their congregation for a private luxurious living while abandoning the poor in poverty, he claims he has given out 37 cars as part of his philanthropic activities. Number 4 on our list, Prophet Temitope Babatunde Joshua, net worth $25 million, which is 9 billion naira. TB Joshua, the founder of Synagogue Church of All Nations, was born on June 12, 1963. Founded back in 1987, the church has grown in its operations into several countries over the world, including Ghana, South Africa, Israel, Greece, and United Kingdom. TB Joshua owns million-follower YouTube channel and one of the most influential Christian TV channels in Africa, Emmanuel TV. TB Joshua's ministry is characterized by testimonies of healing of all sorts, including HIV and AIDS, cancer, and paralysis, broadcasted on Emmanuel TV and TB Joshua's YouTube channel. However, counter-arguments have it that the footages were not provided by any official body, and there was indeed no professional healthcare practitioner attending his paying rituals. Prophet TB Joshua owns a $6 million private jet and a fleet of luxurious cars. Ad revenues from YouTube, private TV channel, as well as a donation from his followers earn him a net worth of 9 billion naira. He owns a $6 million private jet and a fleet of luxurious cars, including Range Rovers and Mercedes-Benzes. Number 3 on our list is Pastor Enoch Adejare Adeboye, net worth $39 million, which is 14.1 billion naira. Pastor Enoch Adejare Adeboye was born in Vero, Osun State in the year 1942. He assumed the office of a general overseer in 1981 and grew the Redeemed Christian Church of God (RCCG) into a large congregation worldwide. The church now has branches in 192 nations internationally, with more than 14,000 branches in Nigeria. Pastor Enoch Adeboye once took the media by storm with his statement, which claimed he will build a church in a 5-minute distance from every home in the world. "Don't ever marry a woman outside my church," Pastor Enoch Adejare Adeboye. Despite the popularity of his network of churches, Pastor Enoch is criticized for failed prophecies. He is also sparked off great controversies when advising his adepts against marrying women who are not from the church and who can't cook. Pastor Enoch Adejare, one of the most famous pastors in Nigerian's history, being the third richest pastor in Nigeria, Pastor Enoch Adeboye is the proud owner of a $65 million G50 luxury jet. He drives a bulletproof Rolls-Royce Phantom $400,000, Land Rover Discovery $80,000, and a Mercedes-Benz G-Land wagon $100,000. Number 2 on our list is Pastor Chris Oyakhilome, net worth $50 million, which is 18 billion naira. Pastor Chris Oyakhilome was born on December 7, 1963. He is the founder of the Love World Incorporated, popularly referred to as Christ Embassy, with more than 40,000 members across 5 continents. His asset is not only on land but in the sky as well. He founded Love World as a university student. The key part of Oyakhilome's praying style is each of his followers should contribute some of his earnings to the church, which he calls sowing the seed. If people don't have money, they are encouraged to donate their valuable possessions instead, such as jewelry, watches, mobile phones, vehicles, and so on. The church approached hundreds of young businesses and solicited them to join his adepts' seed sowing. Seed sowing alone gets Pastor Chris Oyakhilome millions of naira monthly. He is also known for the ability to heal different kinds of diseases and illness. A member in South Africa has publicly accused Oyakhilome of hiring him to pretend to be disabled and healed by the preacher during his television show. Pastor Chris Oyakhilome owns a private jet, widespread real estate across Nigeria. Pastor Chris, as he is popularly called, owns about 30 SUVs, which include a powerful Range Rover. Pastor Chris Oyakhilome White House in Lagos cost 1 billion naira. Number 1 on our list is Bishop David Oyedepo. Bishop David Oyedepo is the richest pastor in Nigeria with his net worth of $150 million, which is equivalent to 54 billion naira. David Oyedepo, who was born on September 27, 1954, is a Nigerian pastor, author, business mogul, architect, and founder of the mega church Faith Tabernacle or Winners Chapel located in Ota, Ogun State, Nigeria. David Oyedepo is arguably the biggest player among the Nigerian pastors. His network of churches has spread to over 300 cities in Nigeria, 45 African nations, Dubai, United States of America, and the United Kingdom. The Faith Tabernacle, with a seating capacity of 50,000 is one of Africa's largest worship center. He is the owner of Dominion Publishing House, a flourishing publisher that prints his books. Bishop David Oyedepo owns 4 private jets and homes in London and the United States. Talking about his wealth, David Oyedepo disclosed that God swore to make him rich because he had donated a car for the propagation of the gospel. I gave my car to God not to be rich but to spread the gospel, and God swore to make me rich. Now in one day we bought 87 buses at once. Another day we bought 100 buses at once. We now buy buses like loaves of bread. Many of you will soon be building houses like loaves of bread. Owing 54 billion naira net worth, David Oyedepo is the wealthiest preacher in Nigeria. He recently acquired a Gulfstream V jet valued at $30 million. He now has a personal collection of 4 aircraft, which includes a Bombardier Challenger aircraft and 2 Gulfstream planes. He owns a fleet of very luxurious cars, including Mercedes-Benz and BMW. Please like, comment, and share our video. Above all, do subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch more videos. Thank you.